Hi, my name is Bonnie. Thanks for joining me today and learning a little bit more about how you can have a healthy home and how this can help the planet to also be healthy. We're going to learn how to create a safe, non-toxic indoors, so that creates a healthy, non-polluted outdoors. And this is with our household cleaning products that are safe for you, your family, your pets, and the planet. Are you living in a toxic home? Most people are. But we believe that home should be the safest place in the world, not a place that will make you sick. Did you know that chemical pollutants have been found to be 2 to 5 times higher inside our homes than outside? And that when you've been exposed to these chemicals for such a long term, it will be harmful to us and to our families. It makes us sick. But where did these toxins come from? Well, they do come from paint. So there's also plastics in your home, the computers, the furniture, things like that. But the number one source of toxins in our homes that are making us sick are our household products. So what do we do? Well, here's 4 things that you can do. And of course, if you need to look for low VOC paints. And that's become very popular in the stores nowadays so that you can find those. Something simple. Open up the windows. Let some of those toxins out. And here's an interesting thing to do. Today, people are getting back into growing plants and growing plants indoors. And there's a very good book, and there's some things on the internet that will tell you what plants that you can put inside your house. They don't have to be very big, and they will freshen your air because it's the plants and the trees that create the fresh air for us. And here's the book that you can look at that gives you a lot more information on that. But of course, the number one thing to do is get rid of those toxic chemicals in your house, those toxic cleaners that we're using. So what's under your sink? Well, many traditional products that we get from the grocery store and different places like that contain chlorine bleach, and this is extremely dangerous. This is the chemical most frequently involved in household poisonings in the U.S. Degreasers, they contain petroleum distillates. I can't even say it, but I know they're there. But this is lung damage. And then there's glass cleaners that have ammonia in it. And again, this is so important because these things will cause irritations for your skin, your eyes, your respiratory system. And oven cleaners, this is one of the worst. Okay, very dangerous, and they can cause severe damage to your eyes, skin, mouth, and throat. And toilet bowl cleaners, very dangerous if you inhale them. And of course, we're not going to swallow them, but if somebody accidentally did swallow them, yes, very, very serious. There's 3 reasons why you need to use non-toxic cleaners. Of course, number 1, your health. Number 2, don't pollute the environment. And 3, save money. Let's see how that's done. And again, reason number 1 is your health. Here's what happens from all these chemicals again. Respiratory irritation, bronchitis, emphysema, problems with your eyes and your nose, throat irritation, respiratory infections, especially in children, headaches, nausea. It's pretty scary. Studies have found that these common household cleaners give off certain fumes, and this is what can potentially harm our health, and they've been found to increase the risk of children developing asthma. And the number 2 reason was, let's save the planet. Typical household products will pollute, and this is how they do it. First of all, they pollute the air. That's what we've been talking about. In your home, the chemicals will contribute to the vapors into the air, and this is what causes a lot of our illness. Second, they will pollute the water. Our household products, when it goes into the water system, they will again in return affect the quality of drinking water, or they're toxic to sea life or to other animals. And third, they pollute the land. That's because the household products we buy from the store, they are diluted with water. You're buying a lot of packaging, so all this plastic and packaging waste creates problems for our environment. You may not throw them all over the place as depicted in the picture, but there is a growing concern over that, and of course a concern for plastic and packaging in our landfills. And reason number 3, save money. Many times you are spending more money by buying commercial brands, and I'll show you a little bit more of how you can purchase your products and save some money, because again, most of the chemical ones, they're not concentrated. They're not something that they want you to mix. They put it in a bottle, they spray it, and it's expensive to have on hand. So again, take some action. Use low VOC paints in your home, open the windows, grow some plants inside, and look for some non-toxic cleaners. But wait, you need to do your homework. Just because a product says they're green, because they say that they're non-toxic, does not always mean they are. Look at the ingredients, look for the quality of ingredients, and look for the reputation of the company. Does your product choices meet these criteria? For indoors, are they safe for you, your family, and pets, and can they prove it? Are they effective? Do they work? Many times you can get some things like vinegar and things like that, and people like cleaning with that, but it's not always quite as effective as we want it to be. So look for some awesome results, and one of the big thing is not to have any soap scum. And again, look to make sure that they're concentrated, because this saves you money, because you're not buying as many plastic bottles and you're not buying the watered down versions. Outdoors, are they, first of all, made from natural, sustainable resources? Are they biodegradable, meaning that they break down in nature so that they don't pollute and poison our waters? And do they use recyclable packaging? And is it a company with an environmental legacy? Well, if you've been doing any homework, you know that these type of companies and products are not easy to find, but we found one. For many, many years, we've been using a product called Get Clean by Shaklee. And we are just really excited about using these products because Shaklee is a company that walks the talk and practices what they preach. They are actually, if you're not familiar with Shaklee, let me share a little bit with you, that they are actually a nutrition company. They're the #1 natural nutrition company in the world, but they were also a pioneer in the environmental movement with green products. Their products have been backed by scientific research. They have over 60 years of quality products and ethical business practices. Let me show you a little bit more. Shaklee household products really meet all the requirements. They're safe for you, your family, the pets, and they've proven this through science. They're effective. I love them. My house is so clean and fresh from using them. I get awesome results. And I don't have any soap scum in my bathroom, and that makes it really nice. Saves me a lot of time and aggravation. But it also saves a lot of money because these are concentrated products. So you mix them in the water and it saves you a lot of money. And then they're also made from sustainable resources. They're not made from the chemicals, and they're biodegradable. They use recyclable packaging. They have a wonderful environmental legacy. In fact, this Shaklee was the first company to get the Climate Neutral Award. That means they offset 100% of their carbon footprint. But let's take a look at a little more look at the products. They have non-toxic and natural cleaning choices that don't contain any of these chemicals. No ammonia, no chlorine bleach. I won't read them all to you, but it's hard to believe that some of these are in the regular products that we buy all the time from the grocery store. Shackley also, because they're concentrated, will reduce the amount of plastic and waste in the environment, and they they have the recyclable packaging. Basic H is the general household product that is used for window cleaner and general cleaning and just a ton of other things. I buy one or two a year, and believe me, I clean a lot with it. But here's an interesting fact though. Each year, the sales of Basic H have eliminated the use of enough bottles to wrap around the entire earth more than 18 times. That's unbelievable. Here's how else you can make a difference. If you switch from conventional brands to the Get Clean starter kit, they have estimated that this will eliminate 108 pounds of packaging waste from the landfills, and it will eliminate 248 pounds of greenhouse gas. Here's something else about the Get Clean starter kit. Remember I said it saves you money? Well, they have estimated, Shackley has estimated you would spend over $3,400 to get the same cleaning power from major name brands. Okay, so here's some examples, like 60 bottles of Fantastic, 32 bottles of Mop and Glow, and 728 bottles of Windex. The list just goes on. So a lot of savings going on with buying the Get Clean products. And effective, yes. Again, super cleaning products. Just awesome. You got to try it to really believe just how much better that they really are. And here's just another way that Shackley is environmentally responsible, is that ever since 2016, Shackley has been partnering with American Forests, and they will plant a tree for every Get Clean starter kit that's been purchased. Why is that important? Because remember what we were talking about, that you have plants indoors to give you clean air? We also need more trees outside to give us clean air and to create oxygen for us. So our goal is to plant 10 million more trees over the next 10 years. We hope you'll join us with that by purchasing some of the products and get a tree planted in your name. So how do you go about doing this? Well, again, you can search the stores, you can search the internet and see what else that you can find, but why not just go right to the very best? We can create a safe, non-toxic indoor that creates a healthy, non-polluted outdoors and save some money with Shackley's Get Clean products. You can buy anything individually, but we usually like to suggest that you start with our starter kit so that you can get a sample of all of them. And where do you get this? Well, obviously you can't get this in the store, but you go online, and here's my affiliate link, bonnienichols.myshackley.com, and I would love to have you join us. And of course, if you'd like to have some more information, you're very welcome to contact me. Thank you very much. Here's my contact information, and let's do something to make our homes healthy and our planet healthy for everybody.